Yeah.
All right. All right. So take a deep breath in. And release it all out. Basically, emptiness. Empty your mind. Okay? You're in control. You're going to be aware. You're aware that you're going to be going into a guided meditation, and you're going to empower yourself. Set it up, set the scene up, and get prepared for this, okay? Feel how you need to feel now, and keep your eyes closed. Now go back to that scene. Take me back to that scene. Take me
I
back to
was third grade, and I came into the living room and fireplace area, and my mom was crying and screaming. My dad was angry. He wasn't saying anything but he was packing his bags. And my dad, or my brother, was cussing him out and telling him how he felt and not in nice ways, screaming at him. And my dad didn't say anything. He just packed up and took off and left. And my mom was trying to tell my brother to stop and that I still loved him, that me, myself, loved him, and your brother loves him. So I was confused and scared and sad.
okay to feel the feelings, Chris. Feel the feelings of that boy. And now, if you can rewrite the whole scene, replay it, and if you were in control and you knew you can rewrite that script, how would you replay that in your mind? What would you tell your dad for him to understand? If you have to forgive him, understand the situation and accept the situation in a better way so you're not left with all that pain. Your voice could at least be heard. And anything that you wish you could have said, what would you say? How would you replay that? You don't necessarily have to fix it, but if you can get some closure, what would you say?
That I love him and I'm sorry that he was leaving and that he had pain of some sort for him to leave and that he was unhappy where he was at and that I'll still love him even if he leaves.
Now, I want you to allow him to stop in this visualization, turn around, look at you, hear you say the words that you need to say. Now say it in your mind in this visualization. Let him look at you. Any last words, any closure, anything you want to hear from him. If you can hear anything from him, take it. Take it. Just let him say it to you in this visualization. And you need to understand at the same time. Let him say everything he has to say to you, and you say everything you have to say to him. Let yourself understand, but also let him understand you. And he has to feel you, and you have to feel him and understand. Respect, surrender, and accept this. So when you're done doing everything, then you can say, I forgive you and I love you. And he has to say the same thing to you. And when all of this is done, take your time, just nod your head. Now, feel good. Look at your current self. Your current self is smiling, embracing you with love, and sending you those signals like, wow, bro, I love you, son. You know, that's your love. That's your inner child. That's your everything. Now walk up to each other. Just embrace whatever you have to do and feel that feeling of gratitude and closure, acceptance that we needed this. You and I needed this. And turn around and look at your future self smiling at you. Because that is a successful, peaceful, joyful Chris waiting for even you to come and join arms with. So now, if you've done that, nod your head. Now take yourself into another vision and play that one out. What does it look like? Where is it? Who's in there? What needs to be told, said, heard, felt that wasn't completed as a young boy, that traumatized you, that carries on till today? Now go back there and let's fix it.
It would be, I don't have one memory exactly, but it would be whenever I would eat something that my stepdad would cuss at me and yell at me, and my mom would try to mitigate it and about something that he would want to eat and kind of warn me that you probably shouldn't do that next time. And she stayed with him, even though he was doing that and controlling what I could eat.
I understand how you feel, and I want you to understand how you feel. Now go into this visualization in depth and play it out, but rewrite it now. Stop them in their tracks. Give them wisdom. If you can give them wisdom, if you can give them knowledge, if you could teach them now as that boy. Remember, Chris, you're standing there as a present self, supporting, empowering your younger self to do this. So just nod at each other and you got each other's back. And now that boy needs to say, Mom, and whatever you need to tell Mom now. And she needs to accept it, understand it, take it with a grain of salt, listen to you, respect you. And when you've got that respect and understanding, say, I forgive you. And she has to say, I'm sorry. And you have to say, I forgive you as well. And when you've done that, nod your head and do the same thing to your stepdad and teach him that I was just a boy, and educate him, make him know how you feel. And he has to look at you like, you know, with apologetic in this vision. Get that closure, get that understanding, that compassion that you deserve. Chris, you don't deserve that. You deserve better. And you're going to make it happen. You're going to change your life. Your kids deserve a better father. You deserve to be a better father. You're going to be a better giver, a better receiver. And you tell him, get your voice heard. Mean it, feel it. They are stopping in their tracks, listening to you now. He has to accept it. You have to know that he accepted it. And if you want him to surrender and apologize, and if you could wish he could do it better, and he understands that, forgive him. Please forgive him. You must understand as well that they did not know better, for which what they were doing at that time, that's what they knew, Chris. That's all they knew. You have to forgive them, understand that, and let it go. Get peace with that. And feel good, because your current self is empowering your past self. You guys both need this closure and understanding and acceptance so you can persevere and glow for your future self, because he's waiting for you. Now walk up to each other, to your current self, with being proud and excited, because that little boy needed that all along. And you're so proud and so grateful that he did that. And you needed that. And you empowered him to do it. Give him that hug that he most desired, he needed, he was dwelling for, that support and that love. You're that guy, Chris, now, to give it to him. Love him. Give him a kiss. That is you. Yes. And when he feels good, you guys can walk away and turn around and look at your future self, Chris, smiling, waiting to bring you in. Happy, prosperous, abundant, successful in mind, body, and spirit. Living in peace and harmony, in ease and peace. This is what you want. This is who you are. This is the life you were meant for. It's your birthright. No matter the circumstances, you have the opportunity to empower yourself. When you've done all those steps, nod your head. Now, as you wish, take yourself to another scene that's very impactful to you, near and dear to your heart, that's affected you, that you need closure from, and you need to step up. How old were you? Where were you? Who was there?
I was 20.
All right.
It was my first employer boss, who was an 80-year-old man who embraced me, embarrassed me in front of everybody, including other people who weren't even employers. They were just delivery people. And he made some comments that I was basically brainless and there was nothing in between my ears, that there was no brain. So that would be the moment.
All right. Go there. Play out the same situations, the scene. And when you need to stop it abruptly and speak up, because you are intelligent. Look at you now. You are success. You are successful. Because you are successful in mind, body, and spirit. You are aware now. You're working hard. You're developing your mind. And tell him, I'm not brain dead. I am smart. I am intelligent. And I'll show you. Give him some wisdom. Teach him. He should never be speaking to another spiritual human being like that in front of anybody. You tell him. He has to feel it now. Shut him down now with kindness, empathy, and you teach him, give him wisdom that you deserve better. And he needed to treat you better. You are knowledgeable. It's your birthright. No matter what anybody has told you in your life, you tell them. You're confident. You're mindful. You're correct. He needs to hear you, understand you, feel you. And if he stops in his tracks and says, I'm sorry, forgive me, you're right, because you're giving him wisdom, hear what he has to say in a better light. He understands now. He didn't know better. He's asking for forgiveness. You have to forgive him to let it go. You have to give him empathy, compassion, and love as he needs to do the same thing. Receive it back from him and feel it and give it back to him and feel him receiving it. Give him that wisdom. And everybody is like, whoa, yeah, whoa, you go. And you're inspiring everybody because nobody deserves to be spoken to that way at all. And everybody is learning a lesson today that nobody speaks to anybody that way. And you don't allow any employer to speak to you that way. We deserve better. And everybody understands and acknowledges you because you're the man. You're a compassionate, loving, understanding, caring, kind individual, Chris. And everybody feels it and sees it now, and you're showing them. Give them the opportunity to hear your voice when you were 20. When you're done, look at your current self, looking back at you, saying, right on, man. This is what we needed to do. Give each other a hug when you're ready. It's your inner self, your self-image, your self-reflection. You're a better man. You deserve better. You deserve better. You are better. You are deserving. Say it in your head, I am deserving. I'm deserving of everything my heart desires. Mind, body, spirit. I am intelligent. I am rich. I'm rich in health. I'm rich in life. I'm rich in abundance. I'm rich in prosperity. Look at your future self saying yes. Just looking down, waiting, just waiting, because that's who you are. You're going towards that. Your future self. You're walking into that. Feel it. It's your birthright. Enjoying life. No more stress, no more burdens, nothing weighing on your shoulders anymore. Now I want you to nod your head when you've done that. And I want you to now visualize, send a signal as your current self out to source, out to the depths of the universe, high up in the sky, to energy of bliss and joy, living out your life the way you envision it. Your vision matters. How do you see yourself living your future life? How do you see yourself living the way you want to live life? Send that signal out to source as if you're ordering it, a product in a magazine, and you're placing it, and you've placed it, you've made the phone call, you placed the order. You know it's coming, it's received. The order has been received. Now you live your life like you placed that order. You command and you demand yourself. You order yourself for bliss and joy and peace and inner peace and success. And success is inner peace. Success is love. Success is joy, compassion. That's your purpose. That's your purpose. When you feel that the order has been received and you felt it and you know and you want to live that way now, as if it's a knowing, it's happened already. You can see it in your mind, you can conceive it, you're going to achieve it. You have to feel it. Believe it to be true because you've seen it already, man. See it. Keep seeing amazing things. When you're ready, come out of that, honoring yourself, loving yourself, respecting yourself, and knowing in yourself. How was that?
The first one was like pretty big, and then